really care what you think. Like, we're very concerned. But anyway, look, we got
educational purposes.
Man, Agnes is just not getting the respect.
Yeah. Anyway, we got.
Zach, is it true that you told Sam you like make a special concession for him, and he was allowed to locally mute Agnes, and then
no.
Not only that, but he was allowed to overtalk, and if he overtalked, that he had a third party step in and tell him to stop.
No, that's not. That's
you know what's funny, Godless, is that Sam lied.
That's not even what I said.
Sorry, I couldn't hear. My
That's
audio.
not even what
I
Sam
didn't have the
said.
speaker on. What?
So Godless, Sam lied because if anybody else had come and said, "Oh, I'm driving, I want special concessions," you know damn well Sam would not have done it. He lied straightforward.
I just want to know what Zaxium's reason. Is that true? First of all, Zaxium?
No, none of that.
I'm not bitching. I'm not bitching you at all.
I know. I'm saying that it's inaccurate. I never said a third. There was actually a discussion about why having a third person. There was actually a discussion, Godless, about why having a third person relay messages would be a stupid thing.
I'm here.
No,
Sam lied? He told.
No, I didn't say that.
Of course he lied.
It's totally unreasonable.
That's not what I said.
And he's like, well, Zach didn't say it was unreasonable.
What I said is at the time, Zax was like, I'm not going to make Sam unmute while he's driving. He gave me the okay to wait until I parked.
I said, why did you?
But he didn't say I could overtalk her. He just gave me the okay to keep unmuted.
Shut up, Sam.
Oh my God! I said, why would we make a special concession for you and have a third person by having a third person tell you when Agnes is talking?
That's not what me and Zax agreed on, and that's not what I said. Me and Zax agreed on. That's what we ended up doing.
Then why would we make a special concession for you and have a third party tell you when Agnes was talking?
That was never part of the agreement.
That wasn't part of the agreement. That's just how we ended up resolving it. But what the agreement with Zax was basically...
It was resolved by every time you would be quiet every time somebody said Agnes is talking?
Yeah, basically. No, it wasn't resolved because people were talking.
Well, no. I mean, we had a discussion about why that wasn't feasible, but I didn't okay that or say, like, this is the plan.
He said it was resolved. He said it was resolved.
I'm just saying it wasn't something that I had gone over and said, this is how it's going to work. Like, that's not... It ended up that way, I guess. But I don't recall that being a big part of it because, and Sam is being accurate on this, he was like that for like an hour or so, and there wasn't like an issue with like over talking and stuff. Like it wasn't, and he didn't use the word special consideration either. It was like he had her locally muted before he had started driving.
I am NVC moron.
He had her locally muted before he started driving. I said I didn't want to have him disconnect and reconnect, and so he just stayed in the channel, and like it kind of worked out. There wasn't like a lot of drama, but there was never like a discussion about like, oh, we're going to designate this person or somebody to tell Sam when Agnes is something.
Well,
basically, that's fine, but
had to speak up for me.
But I don't even know why you would locally mute Agnes in the first place.
I had her muted the night before because she was drunk and belligerent.
I wasn't on here.
Well, it was either the night before, like 2 nights, or 2 nights before. There was a night when she.
Sam caught lying again.
There was a night when she was drunk and belligerent, and I muted her. Like I didn't mute her that day. It carried over from the night before. How long has she
been on local mute with you just
talking? Probably. She was locally muted for at least a day, but she's always like that at night. Like at night, she's belligerent and drunk, so I had her locally muted.
Oh, like you were all day today, but drunk?
Yeah, exactly, you stupid whore. Fucking kill yourself, Jesus. I hope the cartel stuffs drugs down your throat before they kill you.
Yeah, I do too, actually. I would prefer that. Preferably a lot of them.
Yeah, and I hope they rape you multiple times too. I hope you relive that. I hope you relive that experience you went through in prison.
We differ on that wish. Yeah, we differ on that point.
Yeah, I really hope that happens though. I hope that when they catch you, you relive that experience you had in prison.
Shut up, Sam.
So what started all this today is me and Valk were in here talking to like a lot of people, like 5 or 10 people. Valk was camming. Sam came in for a minute, got mad because he doesn't like Valk. Said, "Why are we letting Valk talk? You dumb, blah 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 blah, stupid. I don't want to hear Valk talk. Blah blah blah. Get her out of here." and like 7 people said, "Stop interrupting. We're enjoying ourselves. Shut up. Fuck off. You're worse content than this is." And he just freaked out. That's it. That's literally it. There's nothing else to it. There's no other nuance.
No, that's false.
Did you mod him?
Yeah, I moderated him for over talking after
We had
warning him not to over.
No, that's just false. Look, ask Andrew.
No, it's
That's
not.
true.
There are
Does it
multiple
seem
times.
false, given that he's overtalked you literally all night long? That's all he's done.
With
It
the
wasn't.
same
I wasn't over
rhetoric
talking
and
anybody.
jury
It's just like,
come
oh, Sam's talking now. I'm gonna mute him. Just ask them.
Ridiculous.
Ask Zach and Andrew.
No,
That's not the case.
I don't know why you're refusing
there
to do
was
that.
there was plenty warning. Sam.
She abused her. Like, she should not be a mod. She abused her mods
we've heard it
multiple
before,
times.
Sam.
That discussion.
Also, Bacon had
Just
to
fucking
speak up on
transparent.
my behalf because you were over talking me, and I was actually answering your questions. And Bacon had to speak up and say, "Oh, you're over talking her."
Yeah,
And you have
anytime
her-
he would ask a question, he'd overtalk people answering it. And then get
Yeah.
mad
No,
that you're talking.
That's false.
Constantly,
You're a dumb hooker.
consistently.
No, just ask Zach. Look, Zach, were there multiple instances when she basically muted me because she felt like it? There was no over talking. There really wasn't an issue.
I mean,
You got muted a lot.
Okay, so any
No, no,
place.
no,
but
no,
there
Hold
was
on, I'm gonna
also
respond to
No,
this.
no,
Any
but I
place where
want
you
to answer
weren't
the
over
question back.
talking or weren't
Were there-
roboting, you
were
were
there-
violating
were there
TOS.
multiple
Do you understand
instances
that?
where,
Every time you
right, I
spoke
was
today,
muted for basic
when you were allowed
purposes.
to speak, anytime you were allowed to have the platform, you violated TOS every single fucking time. So every single time, even if you did nothing else wrong, I would have been justified in muting you. Because if someone recorded that, they could get the server deleted. Literally. So no, you have never once been unjustly moderated, considering TOS is the violations of the #1 rule on this server. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
Not once have you
No,
not violated
no,
TOS.
so that's false. The problem is, I didn't start saying those things until after you unfairly muted.
No, you got moderated
it was immediate.
for interrupting, and then you immediately went to TOS violations.
Anyway,
that is
I do want the
absolutely
server
untrue.
to know we will be like normally when somebody violated TOS the way Sam did multiple times in text today, they would be like at least on a 12-hour mute. But we will be making a special concession for Sam because of his mental health problems and not be muting him for 12 hours.
So
That's
this
very
is
kind of you, Godless.
so this is just nonsense. The point is, before I started doing that, she abused her mods multiple times.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
You
matter.
violated TOS in text.
Okay,
tonight. I
okay,
saw
no,
you.
no, I'm not. I'm not saying I did
To
it.
know.
I'm.
I just want the
Look, he
server to know
won't
that
even
we're
let
making
people
a
talk.
special because of your mental health problems. We're making a special concession for you, Sam.
Be
So,
thankful.
mind you, I'm the only one moderating this fucking idiot, so fucking Godless can talk.
No,
I'm-
don't mute him.
so,
Claire, come on, you're
see,
muting too much, Claire.
so-
you muted him for that. You're muting too
Yeah,
much. Come on.
that's
For
what she was
over-talking?
doing. That's what she was doing all day. That's the point.
For obstructing the
I'm not-
conversation
That's not my
intentionally.
point. Look, Claire aside, we're
Oh
making
my God! I understand what you're saying. Look! I violated TOS. I agree.
yeah.
What I'm trying,
but
what
we're
I'm
giving you
trying
a
to say,
handicap since you have
Uh, uh,
problems.
I don't look. I'm not talking about that. What
I
I'm
just want
saying
everybody
though
to
is
know
that.
that Sam's getting extra special treatment.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah,
if
so
I'm
this
being-
over talking, it's a
Uh,
problem.
I don't care. What I'm trying to tell you is that she abused her mods multiple times today. Why is she not being reprimanded for that?
So,
I don't care if I'm banned. Ban me, but reprimand her for
You're
that.
not gonna be
Well,
banned.
I wasn't here, but I did just scold her. Claire, what the fuck? You can't mute him for like just
No.
for.
I can mute
Over-talking
someone
is
for
not-
serially
No, take her
over-talking.
mods, because she
Constantly,
did that
every
for
single time
hours
someone
today.
talks. Look, he's doing it again.
She-
It's
and
not one
the whole
time.
point is,
It's a total
I'm
lack
not
of
going
any
to
respect for any order or turn taking in the conversation. That's why he's getting muted.
Claire, did you just
it's not
mute
going
him
to change.
now?
Of course I did.
Claire, what the fuck? You can't do that.
I'm trying to fucking
First
talk.
of all, you're not supposed to mute someone you're in a conversation with.
Just
Godless, I'm not in a conversation with him. I'm
So
talking
just
to you.
look at the number of times I've been muted today over the course of
They
that
were all
7 hour
justified.
drive.
All
This is the shit I'm
justified.
talking about. So take her mods.
All
She's
justified. Why? She didn't do
obviously
anything
abusing her
wrong.
mods.
Zach, I mean,
No,
you're
she-
the one that gave her mods, but she can't. You have to take them if she's gonna be muting.
Godless,
people like that.
are you actually
Godless, I
retarded?
think you should talk to Bacon about this because.
Are you actually retarded right now, Godless?
Bacon is an abusive retard. Don't listen to that guy.
No, I
But
think
just
you should
this
listen
is
to
the
him.
only
He's a
thing.
longtime member
Like
of
the
this
reason
community.
why I was
How
angered,
the
the reason why I was
moderators
saying all that shit today is because all the rules were ignored for that 7 hour time period. She's been doing that all fucking day.
Yeah, so there's not a rule about over talking. Literally everyone continuously, constantly, without letting anyone speak.
You muted me for no
He's
reason
been
multiple
For doing
times
that.
today.
in a
Right now, I wasn't
robotic
over talking you.
fucking-
You
You were
stopped
over
talking.
talking,
Mic.
Godless, when I muted you the last 3 times. Yes, you were.
Look,
In fact,
even
the
Godless
first one of those
agreed
3
that
came
you
after
overstepped
someone
the
else
boundary there.
asked me to moderate you. Someone literally said mute him,
people
Claire.
anytime they fucking overtalk.
You can mute people
Look,
for
even
over
Godless
talking
agreed that was
egregiously.
aggressive.
I
You
don't
did.
know. All I know is Jovan. I haven't looked at the audit log yet, but I've heard from Jovan, and I don't remember who else said I need to check the audit log because of you. Plus now Sam, Claire. Like, how many times did you mute today? I have to
Probably
check
a
when I got my
million.
laptop. How many different people did you mute?
3, I would say. One of them's Valk. So, I mean, are you going to count that against me? Maybe 4 or 5, but definitely not more than that.
Look,
moderating for like 10 hours.
No, I mean, if you're fucking.
Yeah, Tom will do that, Godless.
So
you
this
need someone
dumb
to do that,
whore has been
so you guys
abusing
have
the
a
mods
fucking
all
conversation.
day. Just take
You
them
guys
from her.
literally have
It's just
no
fucking
server
ridiculous.
content if
This
you
is
don't
allowed.
have someone filtering this shit. That's why Tom was a successful server owner for so long, and that's what you lack right now. We decided to do an experiment where I DJ'd the server like Tom did all morning, and everyone fucking loved it. Everyone enjoyed themselves. The only person who had a problem was Sam. Even the other person I was muting. Even
obviously Jovan had a problem.
Jason Taylor or whatever.
Obviously Godless now
even
has
that
a
other
problem with
kid.
seeing
Listen,
what you
Jovan
just
wasn't
did.
in voice chat. He
You
can't have a
fucking
problem with
idiot,
what was happening.
right?
Listen, you're just
So, no, the whole
you're
point
just
is, and
telling
this is
him
why I was
I'm being
pissed
muted
off
a
about
lot.
this,
And
is that you
Jovan is
shouldn't
taking
be
on
allowed
faith.
to abuse your fucking
Jovan is
mods.
taking on faith that it's abuse. He doesn't know because he
You
wasn't
shouldn't
in the
have
room.
them to
he
begin
literally
with.
wasn't listening to the conversation.
So
he has
shut
no
the
idea why
fuck
you're
up,
muted.
you
And
stupid
if he
whore.
was, he would have said something.
Right?
And which
Stop
he didn't.
talking. I know you're disabled. I know the drugs are fucking getting to you, right?
Yeah, so
but you
what's the point of
shouldn't
letting
have
you talk like
mods
this,
because
Godless?
you abuse them consistently.
Yeah, but look, what if we gave Claire as many chances as we gave you back when you were a mod?
First of all, I was never
You're not
that
500.
bad. I was
Oh,
never
come
that
on.
bad.
You're
Has
way
No, I
anybody
was
left
never.
the server?
No,
Wait, we had
no,
multiple people leave the server because they couldn't take you. Has anybody left the server because of Claire?
Certainly not.
What are you? What the people that left? Hold on. Godless, the
Man.
people that left are children, like B3 and F. They'll leave if you touch them the wrong way. You know that. You know better.
Well, that's
than
sad.
Have
weird.
any children left because of Claire?
Yeah, a lot of kids leave when you
No,
touch them
no. The whole point is Godless. Those people leave the
Toast
server
is
for no
another one?
reason. People leave the server for no reason.
Toast and Claire, B3,
No, and even Godless, and even if I was a bad mod, listen, even if you think I was a bad mod, that's not good reason to make
Well, I
Claire
don't
a mod.
understand what. Now, this is the third thing you think you should get special treatment on. You thought that you should get more chances as a mod, but you don't think then Claire gets. How come she doesn't get as many chances as you?
You know what? You know
How
what?
come you want so much extra special
You know what?
treatment all
Let me
the
tell you
time?
something. You heroin addicted fucking whore,
Oh
right?
my God!
You're going. You're going.
Look.
It's the same thing
No,
over
listen.
and over again.
You can stay on here, right?
Godless is a heroin
this
addict.
is
Godless
how
is a heroin addict. Come up with something new.
If this
Sam.
is how
Damn.
you're gonna manage the server, then I'm just not interested in being on here. It's fucking bullshit. So
Yeah,
you guys
Wait,
can have
he
fun with the
wants more
server.
extra special
You
treatment.
guys
What
can have
else
fun
Hey,
with the
remember when
server,
you
right?
said you were gonna
If I
run me
require
out
too
today,
many
Sam?
quote unquote
See
special
ya.
concessions,
Have a nice day.
you guys can be on here.
What was it about
What
children
else?
running
What
away
more
from
Remember
special
he was gonna
concessions?
run me out
so I'm not
today.
interested.
Look at
What's
him.
the fourth special
Have fun with it.
concession? That Claire should lose her mods just because he says so? Is that the fourth special concession he wants?
Yeah, that's the fourth special concession. I should lose my mods because he said so.
He left.
Well,
Wasn't he
I
just
guess I
talking about
won.
children
I
leaving
mean,
the server?
well, I guess you won the war in the end, Claire, but I'm sure that you did abuse your mods today. Come
No,
on.
I really. It was warranted. He was a fucking psychopath this whole day.
Isn't it
Like, he
funny
was
how
0
the
to 100
tables
the whole day.
turned, though? Remember when Sam...
Oh
used to
yeah,
mod
I was
abuse
gloating
Claire?
about the whole day. I was laughing about it.
Sam said he was going to run around the server.
Bacon, he did?
Yeah, he said he was gonna run me
Bacon,
on the
isn't
server.
that funny how the tables turned on Sam with Claire?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, I didn't even have to really talk at the second conversation here. He's just did it himself.
So I don't understand
Well,
how
it's 10. I gotta go. I'll be back.